Welcome back. It's your boy Fresh.
And I'm Mary, and we are a Co-ople of nerds. And today we are going to be doing our board game March Madness, Round 2.
Alright. Alright, so I think we're going to have some more disagreements. Again, these are not definitively which game is best. That'd be a really hard.
Yeah.
Probably some math. Some sort of scientific method. This is just what we prefer.
Yeah.
So, if you got a game that you think should have won, sorry.
Yeah. This is what we like.
That's right. So, we'll start we'll do the North and South bracket. And then tomorrow we will do East and West.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yep. First, we got Terraforming Mars versus Wolves of Mercia. So, if you're slightly unfamiliar with some of these games, we kind of did a brief elevator explanation in the previous two videos, so you can go back and watch those and get a little better idea. So what do you like on this one?
I'm going to go Terraforming Mars. I really like Wolves of Mercia. It's a nice, it's a fun party game, like for a bigger group of people. Terraforming Mars, I'm just really big on resource management games. I love resource management games. And Terraforming Mars is, I think, number 3 on BoardGameGeek.com. So it's pretty popular, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Terraforming Mars as well. We haven't played it. We played it with more than 2? I think we've only played it with 2. I could see, with a higher player count, that game taking a long time.
Yeah.
It's not a short game.
Yeah.
But Wolves of Mercia, a good friend of ours, made that. But unfortunately, they ran up against a heavy hitter.
Yeah.
So we will go Terraforming Mars.
Yep.
Up next, we got Fire, which the review's in the archives, versus Unmatched.
Which is a relatively new competitive
both
game.
Pretty new. Yeah, Fire's cooperative and Unmatched is competitive. I gotta go Unmatched here. I just really like those small skirmish. You know, I love dudes on a board games, and it has that, but scaled way down for time. So that's.
I think it's so cool that they can add in all these different characters. So that, like Bruce Lee, and then
Bruce Lee versus Bigfoot. One's real, Bigfoot, and one's a movie star, Bruce Lee. So everything was fake.
I think it's really fun to see where they can go with that, with expansions and other characters that they can add to that.
Yeah,
so
I think that's going to be. I think that's going to be a good system for a long time, assuming those two companies, stay in bed with each other. I think there's going to be a lot of fun out of that. So up next, we got The Mind versus Animal Upon Animal.
So one of our kids' games.
Yeah. I think here we gotta go The Mind.
Yeah.
Animal Upon Animal is a great kids game, but that's kind of all it'll ever be, is a great kids game.
It's a just dexterity game.
Yeah, dexterity.
So there's not really much to that other than it's a dexterity game.
Yeah, but The Mind is a whole lot of fun, and it's like this. It's like the tension mounts with each card.
And I feel like, because we played it with the group setting multiple times, and as we played it, the longer that we played it and the more we played it with our friends, the more you kind of catch on to each other's vibes, and you really are able to kind of
telepathically communicate.
Yeah, you can telepathically communicate and actually do better at the game, because there was definitely an improvement.
Yeah, the first time we played, I think we lost, I don't know, the second card. And then that, eventually we started beating them, and, they go up in levels, which is fun. All right, up next we got Super Show versus Cities Skylines. I gotta go Cities Skylines on this one.
I'm surprised. You weren't the biggest fan of that one, and I know you like wrestling, but I
don't know
definitely.
what makes you think I like
I would
wrestling.
pick Cities Skylines.
Yeah, City Skylines. I thought there was room for improvement there, mainly with the components, but I like the gameplay. I just wish it had some elevation skylines and not flat. That's it. All right, so that's it for the North round.
Yeah.
The North brackets.
Now I'm on to the South bracket.
South. We agreed on all the North. I wonder if that trend will continue all the way through. We'll see.
I'm not sure.
So up next, we got Horrified versus Forbidden Desert. This is like chocolate chip cookies versus chocolate chunk cookies. Like, they are very similar games. They're both cooperative. They both have a very similar mechanism in which if you ignore any one hazard, you will lose to it. Mm-hmm. You have to constantly touch. You can't just let Dracula run wild turn after turn after turn. You have to, work on him. You have to go and start digging sand over here. It's constant shifting. I think they're extremely similar games, so I got to go with IP and pick Horrified.
Mm-hmm. I feel the same way. I really, really enjoy Forbidden Desert because that's
I like
just
it too.
the type of game that I like, but I mean, you're just going to add a whole other twist to it of extra fun when you add in the Universal monsters.
Yeah. Up next, we got Ghost Fighting Treasure Hunters, which kind of falls into that same category as the previous two, versus the juggernaut of the tournament, Don't Spill the Beans.
I feel like this one's kind of a washout.
Yeah,
It's pretty evident.
Don't Sell the Beans is obviously the winner.
Ghost Fighting Treasure Hunters.
Ghost Fighting Treasure Hunters. It's another great game, and it's got a sort of like Forbidden Desert, Horrified, Pandemic, but kind of lowered just a little bit for kids to join in.
I like the board
great.
for that. I like the pieces that come with it. They're fun. I feel like the ghosts that come with it should glow in the dark.
Do they?
I don't know. I've never checked.
Let's see. You can get glow in the dark spray paint and make them glow in the dark.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Alright, up next, we got a battle of monsters. Kaiju's in full force. We got King of Tokyo versus Monster Factory. Again, Monster Factory is a fun tile laying game. I recommend it for kids.
Really easy.
But I actually think King of Tokyo is also a great game for kids, and it's better than Monster Factory.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Well, it's like Yahtzee.
Yeah. Yahtzee with kaiju monsters. It's great. And kids can play Yahtzee. So, up next, this is maybe the travesty of the whole game, or the whole board.
This is a sad one.
How these two met in the first round is unfortunate. We got Gloomhaven versus Sagrada. These are two games that we've played a lot of. They're both great. We love them both. What you got, Pumpkin?
Obviously, I would pick Sagrada.
Yeah.
And you would pick Gloomhaven, and Gloomhaven would very obviously win on BoardGameGeek.com. So there's no fighting this one. I don't need to look it up.
Yeah. Gloomhaven is currently the #1 ranked game in the history of board games.
For now.
Sagrada is great, though. It losing in the second round is not a folly of itself, but of bad circumstances. So there we go.
I really like Sagrada.
So for the first 8 into the Sweet 16 are Terraforming Mars, Unmatched, The Mind, City Skylines, Horrified, Ghost Fighting Treasure Hunters, King of Tokyo, and Gloomhaven. So there we go. some good games in there.
We'll see who makes it through the next round.
Yeah. We'll see you next time, guys.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Sorry you're Sagrada lost, Pumpkin.
It's okay.
Shouldn't have
I'll
went up
live.
against 22 pounds of Gloomhaven. Alright, Pumpkin. This leads to the Sweet 16. What'd you do for your Sweet 16?
When I turned 16 years old?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't remember. I actually don't remember already.
Interesting story.
I'm old. I don't remember these things anymore.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.